I grounded my daughter for getting punched in the face at school. Then I found out she deserved a lot worse than a black eye. She came through the front door sobbing, lip busted, eye already swelling shut. Said a girl named Wendy cornered her after lunch and just started swinging while everyone stood there and watched. She's 14. My heart was pounding in my ears. School called that night. There's been an incident. We need you in tomorrow morning. When I hung up, my daughter smiled through her tears and said, "Thanks, Mom. I knew you'd fix it. You always do." Something about how she said that sat wrong with me. I pushed it down anyway. Next morning, I'm in the principal's office, arms crossed, phone out with photos of her bruised face glowing on the screen. I've fought these battles before. 6th grade, I called every day until a teacher fixed a group project situation. 7th grade, I sat in that office until a boy got detention for making fun of her. I never lost. I told him I wanted Wendy removed immediately. Said I'd go to the school board if I had to. He just sat there, hands folded, waiting for something. Then he asked, "How well do you know your daughter's online activity?" I told him I know my daughter, that's enough. He reached into his drawer and slid a folder across the desk. Said after the fight they pulled messages from multiple students, and I needed to read everything before we continued. I opened it expecting proof that would bury Wendy's family. I scanned for Wendy's name, couldn't find it anywhere. Then I looked at the top of every single screenshot, my daughter's name, on all of them. She had created a group chat called Wendy's Dead Mom Club. My hands went numb. Wendy's mother had died of cancer 4 months earlier. My daughter had been running this chat for 3 weeks. Memes about dead moms, jokes about orphans, a message telling kids to ask Wendy what her mom got her for Christmas. The last message in the thread said, "Finish what cancer started." I thought I was going to be sick. The principal said quietly that Wendy had reported it twice, but my daughter deleted everything before anyone could screenshot it in time. It wasn't until the fight that other kids finally came forward with their own copies. I closed the folder, slid one screenshot into my purse without asking, told him the suspension was fair. His eyebrows shot up, said most parents in my position threatened to sue. I asked if Wendy's father was available. A few minutes later, a man walked in looking completely hollowed out. I stood up and told him I was so sorry, that I had no idea, that it would never happen again. His voice cracked when he thanked me for believing him. I shook his hand and walked out. Got home and my daughter was sprawled on the couch laughing at her phone. Didn't even look up. Asked if Wendy was expelled yet. I stood directly in front of the TV, told her to sit up. We needed to talk. She groaned, said it could wait. She was meeting friends at the mall to celebrate Wendy finally getting what she deserved. I pulled the screenshot out of my purse and held it in front of her face. "Finish what cancer started. You wrote this to a girl whose mother had just died." She looked at it and laughed. Said I was being dramatic, that the mom died forever ago anyway. I took her phone out of her hand and told her she was grounded indefinitely. She jumped up screaming that I was ruining her life, that Wendy was just a jealous loser who started everything. I stood completely still and asked her one question. If Wendy started it, why did you delete the messages before anyone could see them? She opened her mouth. Nothing came out. She ran to her room and slammed the door so hard a picture fell off the wall. That night I got a call from the hospital. She had snuck out and gotten hit by a car, broke her leg in 3 places. And as I drove there in the dark, the only thing running through my head was that for the first time in 14 years, I wasn't sure which daughter I was supposed to be protecting anymore.